Before we actually begin, I want to congratulate you for watching those kinds of videos. You are really mindful about your future, who you are and who you want to be. And those kinds of videos, you watching them prove that you actually want to improve yourself. But today, I want you to change your attitude a little. I want to bring your memories back to the moment when you were only a child. A young, happy child. I hope that from the childhood you can recall at least couple of moments, couple of memories where you find yourself being happy in the moment, being able to find this dopamine basically everywhere. Because I hope that the younger generations, if you're watching, can still relate to me, but I can recall times where, example given with my cousins, playing, I don't know, Harry Potter or Star Wars, while holding a stick and spending hours with this stick and our imagination, having loads and loads of fun with little effort. Those days, especially with aging, it's not as easy because we have to get mature, and that's good, and we'll also come back to that. But these days a lot of people are seeking the dopamine in the wrong place. I'm heading to social media right now, mainly. Because a lot of people these days spend hours and hours scrolling TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, anything. And this is wrong because the access to this over-stimulative dopamine is so easy and so simplified. When I was reminiscing about those childhood days, childhood times, well, it wasn't that simple of one action, one swipe. But still you were able to find enough dopamine for you to feel very happy. And those days people scroll for a long time a day and still feel miserable. There are a lot of people around us who are miserable, who say they are depressed, who are on antidepressants. And of course it comes partially because of more responsibilities. That's the part of us being mature. And of course, as you're watching this, you have to be at least to some extent mature, because if you were all childish, you wouldn't be watching this video, because it's basically one of the ways to improve your life, and it's mature. And for you, some of you might now think that I want to remove that and come back to childhood because it was easier and happier. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go the other way. Because it's not that on the one side of a spectrum you are mature and on the other one you are childish. It's not a trait you're placed somewhere there. As I see it, you're able to be both, basically. And your goal should be to be able to be on as wide as the spectrum goes. Because, hear me on that. Why wouldn't you, as an adult right now, maybe you're a teenage guy, but still, why wouldn't you be allowed to be happy by a simple moment? Because that's what I can recall from my childhood, being able to be happy in a moment, not because of something happening in this moment, like something partial, I don't know, my birthday or something, or forcing this happiness, seeking for this dopamine. No, just basically finding it naturally. I can recall that, and I hope that you can too. And that's something that I would like to bring to your life too. Because for me right now, as I go around life, there are the moments where I have to be mature, where I have to be serious, where I have to be responsible. And there's a lot of those moments. And it's the natural flow of life in this world, that there are the moments we have to take care about our lives, about our surroundings, and it's natural. But there are also moments where it's better, it serves you better to be able to revive this inner child. Because even though your childhood ended as the time period, this child is still inside of you. And it's not that he's gone forever. Sorry. It's that you can bring him back every time and basically do your best to feel happy in a moment. And there are moments where it really pays off, because let's say that you meet your old friend. Would you rather him be all focused on his life and, oh, hey, hi, and have like a professional talk to him, or would you rather this talk to be emotional to him and you to be able to create this bond again and have a laugh, have a good conversation, even if it's not on some important topics? I'd rather this option. And this situation cannot happen if from my side I don't bring this positive energy to it. And if you're able to bring your inner child to a certain situations, girls are more likely to like you, to enjoy the time spent with you. You're more likely to create new friendships. You're more likely to spend valuable time with your family, with your friends, with all the people in your surrounding. And all of your life can be better because you are able to find happiness naturally. That's what I find like tightly connected with my childhood. That's what I find connected with my inner child inside of me. Because a lot of people these days, as I said, are miserable. And a lot of people these days are all trying to be all serious about life. When we only have this one life. So I see no point in trying not to be happy. Of course, I'm not talking for you to stop working on yourself because it's hard. I'm not talking to stop going to the gym because it hurts. I'm not talking about stopping the diet because you can't eat the food that you would eat as a child. As a child, you had little to no responsibilities. Now you have responsibilities. Your health, your life, your future, your family, etc., etc. And you have to meet the expectations for those responsibilities. You have to make ends meet. You have to make ends meet for you and your family. You have to take care of your body so you live as long as you can. You have to create your family, like your future family. You have to have children, if that's your goal. But coming to that, do you believe that you're more likely to relate to your future children if you are all serious about life? Or in the moment where you're able to bring this childish happiness back to your life? Because I believe that with this childish happiness, curiosity, creativity, because those are the traits related with childhood. Those are the traits that start back when you didn't have any responsibilities and limitations other than people taking care of you, like your parents forbidding you to touch fire. But you were curious to do it before you actually hurt yourself, or you trusted them that it's gonna hurt. But these days you have to meet the expectations for the responsibilities. You have to make like your life actually work. But aside of that, I see no point in not trying to find the happiness in the normal days, in the normal moments. Because that's basically the way I see it. And as simple as it seems, I believe that it would save some of people out of depression. Just being able to stop worrying about your responsibilities for at least a minute in a week, and then increasing it to 1 minute a day, 2 minutes a day, or to simply one situation a week to one situation a day. Doesn't sound that hard, yeah? And it also isn't that hard to try it. So if you think that this advice is valuable, that with me talking about these childhood times you recalled your positive memories that you would like to come back, but now you have responsibilities and you think that it's unable to come back, well, I have to tell you that there is a chance to basically implement it to your normal life and still be responsible, still work on your body, still be on the self-improvement, still work on your business, still go to your university if that's your thing. And next to that, be childish when the moment comes. I hope it was helpful, and now go and make your way to a better future.